Hello friends. So today we'll see this expression of work done isothermal irreversible process. So we have to find out this expression and simultaneously we'll solve some numericals. So under this isothermal irreversible process there are two types of work done. One is work done during the expansion in vacuum, that is the free expansion. So when there is free expansion there is no pressure from the vacuum, so it is zero. So by using this formula, work done is equal to P external into dV. So that becomes 0 because there is no external force, 0. And Q will be your negative W. So delta internal is also 0. Even enthalpy also 0. Why? Because the gas is ideal and expansion is isothermal. So let us see this numerical. So calculate the work done of the process when 1 mole of a gas is allowed to expand freely into a vacuum. For expansion of gas in vacuum, external force is 0, so definitely work will be irreversible. So by using this formula, work is equal to external pressure change in volume, this becomes your 0. Now second is expansion or compression against a constant pressure. When the pressure is constant, then how expansion compression take place. So for this formula, again formula is same, work done is equal to this integral of V1 to V2, so limit P external into delta V, so P external into change in volume. So and again Q is equal to minus W, so this is your minus W is equal to P external to V2 minus V1. And in this case again what happened, delta U into energy enthalpy both will be 0 because gas is ideal and temperature constant. We can see this diagram also. So this is a diagram of the isothermal reversal process, and this shaded area is actually the work done, not full area. Full area will be reversal process, but shaded area your actually reversal work done, because in this case what happens, if you take this area, this becomes a reversal work done. So we have to take the final pressure. So from final pressure, whatever the shaded area is covered by the work done is actually the work done by the isothermal reversal process. So at the V2 volume, so V1 volume, V2 volume. So V2 volume, this is the final pressure. So this is the only work done, not this one. And definitely temperature is isothermal. So in this case, work done irreversible is minus P extended to V volume, and definitely clearly what happens, reversible work done will be always greater than work done by the irreversible process. Definitely you are taking the less area, so work done will be lesser during the irreversible process. Now we will calculate expansion compression of the gas during the irreversible isothermal expansion. So work done involved in the intermediate means any steps, irreversible expansion process will be less than, it will be always less than that involved in the reversible expansion. So consequently, if the work done is less, the heat will be also less absorbed during the intermediate expansion. So this is there. So this is the V1 work, and expansion means this is going upward. So when this goes upward direction, so this is your V2. So definitely pressure becomes less. So external pressure is for intermediate reversible expansion, P external is equal to pressure of the gas minus small change in pressure equal to pressure of the gas. So definitely this pressure of the gas is reduced by the dP, so this becomes almost equal to pressure of the gas. It is very small pressure. So we can write pressure of the reversible process of the work done is pressure of the gas into dV. Now in the same case, if it is irreversible, so we can write intermediate irreversible process. So work done into irreversible is equal to V1 into V2 minus P external dV. And but in this case, what happens? Pressure of the gas is always what happens lesser than the dV. Why? Because P external is slightly lesser than gas. P external pressure is slightly lesser than gas. So work done during the irreversible process will be little smaller, because see here, so what happens, external pressure will be lesser and we are giving expansion. So from 1 and 2, this is the 1, from the 1 to, since pressure of the gas is slightly lesser due to the expansion, so definitely work done by the reversal will be greater than the work done of the irreversible, and both are negative because it is expansion process. And in this negative work done, change in state in both the intermediate process, what, so it is almost same, whether it is a reversal process or irreversible process. Internal enthalpy will be change in internal energy will be always equal. So we can write delta U is equal to, for reversal process, Q reversal plus W reversible, and delta U is equal to Q irreversible plus work irreversible. Now equate it. So now in this case what happens? work is done by the system and work is also negative in both cases. So this is negative, this is work is negative, and work is done by the system. So this is more negative and this is less negative. So more negative means Q reversible will be more than the Q irreversible. So less heat is absorbed in this case, more heat is absorbed in this case. So this is the expansion of the gas. Now we'll see the for compression of the gas. So for compression of the gas, work involved in the intermediate irreversible compression is larger. In this case, work involved is larger than the involved in the reversible compression. Consequently, more heat is released during the intermediate compression. So for intermediate reversible compression, suppose it is intermediate reversible compression. So we can write compression means this is the external pressures. Now it is coming to this direction. We are compressing. This is the V1, this is V2. This is small change in volume, and on compressing, pressure of the gas is a little more increased. So if you take reversal process, so P external into dV. But for intermediate reversible compression, so work done irreversible is again same formula. But in this case, again reversible process greater than the pressure of the gas into dV. Why? Because P external is slightly greater than dV. So when you compress it, definitely we are increasing little more pressure this one. So add it P external plus P, so it will be greater than this. That's why we are getting compression. So in this case, what happen? Irreversible process will be greater than this whole value. So work done during irreversible process is greater than the reversible process, and both value of work done is positive because this is greater, so positive. Because delta V is negative. We can see here V1 minus V2 will be, or V2 minus V1 will be negative because V2 is smaller, V1 is smaller. So this will be negative during compression. So change in state again, if you see during the intermediate process, again same. So we can write Q reversible plus W reversible. Again for irreversible, Q irreversible plus work done in irreversible process is equal to internal energy. So both are same. So we can write this is equal to this one value. Now in this both cases, work is positive. Why? Because during in compression, work is done on the system. So this is positive value, this is positive value, this is the positive value. And this is greater, this is the lesser. So definitely what happened? Q irreversible will be greater than the Q reversible. Why? Because this is greater, this is lesser. So work done positive. Now we will compile whole into one chart. I have drawn one chart. So you can see this chart. Work done means W, delta U, delta H is different type of isothermal process. If you take the reversal process, so expansion will be same, compression will be same. Formula is same. This is the nRT natural log V1 by T2. So I am not writing negative sign. If you write negative, this becomes V2 by V1. Similarly, for this negative sign, V2 by V1. And both cases, delta U, delta H is 0. If you take free expansion, work will 0. Definitely, in both cases, delta U, delta H both will be 0. Now if you take the constant external pressure, then in the case of intermediate reversible, so in these cases again things will be same. Work done equal to minus P external V2 minus V1, and it is lesser than the minus nRT natural log V2 by V1 in the case of expansion. In the case of compression also, it is also lesser than this one, minus nRT natural log V2 by V1, and delta U and delta G in both cases will be 0. But if you take the intermediate irreversible, so in these cases work done will be lesser than nRT natural log V2 by V1. This will be 0, and in this case work done will be greater. So in case of compression, the work done will be irreversible work done will be greater, and reversible work done will be expansion irreversible work done will be lesser. So definitely in these cases, pressure of the gas, that is the internal gas, is lesser than the pressure of the external gas. In this case, pressure of the gas is more than the external pressure. That's why it is greater. So these are the equations. And in both cases, internal energy and enthalpy are 0. So let us see some numericals. 5 moles of an ideal gas at 293 Kelvin are expanded isothermally from an initial pressure of 4.053 into 10 to the power 5 Pascal to a final pressure of 1.013 into 10 to the power 5 Pascal against a constant external pressure of 1.013 into 10 to the power 5 Pascal. Calculate Q, W, delta U and delta H. So for an isothermal irreversible expansion against a constant pressure, so we have this formula, and since the V2 and V1 is not given, so we'll convert into, since this is ideal gas, so we can write here nRT by P2, nRT by P1. So if you write, the equation will become nRT P external into P1 minus P2 divided by P1 into P2. Now you substitute all the values. So if you substituting, N is 5, R is this much, T is 293, P external is this much pressure, and P1, P2. So P1 is given this much, P2 is given again external pressure. If you solve it, you will get this much value. This is nothing but this much kilojoule, that is minus 9.136 into 10 × 3 kilojoule. Since T is constant, so internal is 0, delta is 0, and Q is equal to minus W, that we have already seen in the theory. Next question, derive a relation showing a reversible work of expansion from volume V1 to V2 by n moles of real gas. This is real gas. Obeying van der Waals equations on at temperature T, where volume occupied by molecules may be taken as negligible. So this is important. Volume occupied by the molecules is taken negligible in comparison to total volume gas. Let us derive the relationship for a real gas. This is the equation, van der Waals equations. P plus n square A by V square into V minus NB equal to RT and RT. Now again n into B is very less than V because it is negligible. Volume occupied by the molecules is negligible, so it will be very less. So we can ignore this value. We can write this whole multiplied by V is equal to nRT. So we can write P is equal to nRT by V minus n square by A upon V square. So nRT by V, and you take this whole value this side, you will get this equation. Now work done in reversible expansion is work done reversible equation P into dV. So write this P whole value inside this equation into dV. Now separate nRT V into dV and this whole into dV. So this is minus, this is also minus. So minus will becomes your plus. So this whole will be your minus, this will be your plus. So you will get this final equation. So work done in reversible expansion is actually this whole equation. So this is next question. A gas present in a cylinder fitted with a frictionless piston expands against a constant pressure of 1 atmosphere. From a volume of 2 liter to a volume of 6 liter. In doing so, it absorbs 800 joule heat from the surrounding. Determine increasing internal energy of the process. So this work is done against the constant pressure. In this case, you can see. So work is irreversible, definitely. So for this equation is work done is equal to P external into delta V. So P external is 1 atmosphere, and this change in volume is, you can see, 6 minus 2 V2 minus V1. So we'll get minus 4 liter atmosphere. So if you want to convert into joule, so multiply 101 into 0.26 or multiply 1.987 divided by calorie by this R. So you will get this much calorie. So you will get this much answer. Now we have to find the internal energy. So delta U is equal to Q plus W. So Q is given 800 joule, work is this much. So on solving you will get 394.85 joule. A gas expands from 3 dm cube to 5 dm cube against a constant pressure of 3 atmosphere. The work done during expansion is used to heat 10 moles of water of temperature 290 Kelvin. Calculate the final temperature of water. So specific heat was given this much. So in this again expansion is taking place. So constant by 3 atmosphere. So we can write work done against the pressure, that process irreversible. So P extended to V2 minus V1. So V is 5 and V1 is 3. So you will get minus 6 liter atmosphere. So if you want to convert into joule, so you multiply whole into 101.26, or you can write in terms of joule like R by this atmospheric pressure into 4.184. So both will be answered same. And this work done is actually converting to heat to heating water. So this work done is will be positive because it's adding in the water. So we can write work done will be your, this minus W will be your actually Q. So this is NCP into delta T because this is constant pressure. So Q will be this much, N will be 10 moles, and 10 into 18. Cp is 4.184 and delta T we have to find out. Delta T will be ultimately come out 0.81. So delta T is TF minus Ti. So TF will be your delta T plus Ti. So this is your 290, Ti is your 290 and delta T is 290. So if you add it, you will get the final temperature 290 plus 0.81 Kelvin. Next questions. So this is our graph. This is the initial pressure P1. This is 6P1. And in this pressure, volume is V1, and when it comes to 3V2. So this is one cyclic process. So A to B, B to C, C to C. So what is the net work done by the gas during this cycle? So we can see the cycle is clockwise. So this work done will be negative. So work done is AB plus BC plus CA. AB, BC and CA. So we can take the area of the trapezium, that whole trapezium, and subtracting this ABCD. This is the one way to solving. Another way, you take the area of the this triangle. So area of the triangle is minus P2 minus P1. So this is the pressure, this base into height. This is the height. So this is your P2 minus P1 and multiplied by V2 minus V1. So half P2 minus P1. So P2 is 6, P1 P1 is a P1, and V2 is your 3V1 into V1. So minus half 5P1 into 2P1. So this will cancel. You will get answer minus 5P1 V1. This is our answer.